Zoraida, you'll be excited to find out what we're making today, because if you are tired of that age-old saying, what's for dinner? Well, we're about to fix that dilemma for you. Well, say goodbye to that mealtime stress and fire up your Weber, because we've got the perfect recipe for you. Get those favorite cuts of meat ready, because this recipe is a side that goes with any dish of your choice. Now, Jay, we're about to make a potato salad, right? But you're adding a couple of different things to it. Do you want to just run us through what we're making today?
To me, first of all, the humble spud can be transformed into any amazing dish. It's one of my favorite vegetables to use. But what I love is changing up the dressing. Now, usually, you know, mayonnaise goes with potato salad, but we're using Clover Classic mayonnaise, and we're using tangy level number 2. There's 3 different levels of tanginess. This is a great base for any kind of dressing, and I use it a lot on many different salads. So we're going to start off with a big, generous amount of this in our little blender. And if you don't have a blender, you can very easily just mix this in a bowl. You know, obviously it's not going to be as smooth as you'd like it, but you can still have your cake and eat it.
But you did mention to me before is that we're going to be adding a couple of secret ingredients to this particular potato salad. So
the secret ingredient is definitely the Clover mayonnaise.
Okay.
And we're topping it with some Clover Feta later. So you'll get onto that station over there.
Yeah.
But to me, basil pesto, staple in my household. This is some leftover basil pesto that I had, so I'm going to add quite a generous amount of this. And the lovely thing about using something like basil pesto is it's got so much flavoring. It's got seasoning, it's got flavoring, it's got texture with a little bit of pine nuts, and I love adding that to the dressing. And of course, some lemon juice. You want a good balance of zinginess in this, so I'm going to squeeze in my lemon.
So when it comes to serving a potato salad, I mean, with this potato and feta salad, do you have any perhaps suggestions or tips of what main dishes perhaps we could serve it with?
So my partner at home is probably going to laugh at this, but it really is. Potato salad is the gift that keeps on giving.
I agree.
So what I like to do is keep some of my potato salad, and then the next day, if I've got some leftover braai meats, smoked chicken, or anything like that, I toss it in, and then it becomes an entirely new meal. But if you're just sort of wanting to zhuzh up your potato salad, I know that boiled eggs is nice to add in there, also very cost effective. Some bacon bits over the top, spring onion goes great in a potato salad, fresh herbs is always the way to go. And that's what I love to add to me. And I mean, whatever leftover sauces you have at home. I mean, some roasted red pepper, hummus, for instance, you could add. Shamula, some chimichurri, whatever sauces you have in your fridge, you can definitely add to this.
Look, you're definitely adding a lot of flavor. And looking at this particular potato salad, I see a lot of green on there as well. I see we've added a bit of jalapeno, we've added some parsley as well. We've got that green from the pesto, the green from the spinach. It goes from being just a normal potato salad to something that also is quite nutritious.
Definitely. I mean, there's so many fresh ingredients here, and I'm going to blitz this dressing up quickly for us, Jimmy. And I mean, it's as simple as that. And look at that vibrant color over there. Now, I know you've got the Clover Feta over there too, and I know we're using that as a garnish, but what also went really viral on TikTok is that creamed feta dip. So what would also be cool is if you added some of that feta into this dressing. So, you know, it's so versatile, and you can switch it up however you like.
Yeah, I love that, because you could actually just split it in there. It also becomes not just a topping for the potato salad, but it actually becomes part of the actual dressing. So I've crumbled a little bit of that feta into the potato salad here, but before I serve it, I also just want to crumble a bit more on the top, because you've added some salt and pepper, but it does add that element of saltiness in there if you do like your feta quite a lot.
And that's what I love.
Yeah, that's what I love about it, that if for any reason you've underseasoned your dish or your salad, the feta comes in and basically helps balance that flavor for you.
No, I love that. And we're using the plain today, to me, but they also have the black pepper available, also one with herbs in. So again, adding layers of flavor into that. I see you've gone for baby spinach. What are some of the other alternatives that people can use as a base for their salad?
Look, I love rocket. I love the herbiness of rocket. Exactly, the pepperiness of the rocket. It's something that you'd literally add to, I like adding rocket to any type of dish. I like adding it to burgers and stuff like this. So for this type of a dish, it would definitely work as a carrier as well for this tastiness.
And I think leaning into the whole theme of today, you know, we always have those little bits of greens in our fridge. Use that and elevate this dish.
I agree with you. And if you also want to get your hands on this delicious recipe, head over to afternoonexpress.co.za and make sure you get all the ingredients, the steps on how to make this delicious meal. But in the face of daily challenges, Clover is here to make your day a little brighter. All you have to do is buy any one of their ingredients, keep your till slip handy and dial *120 *560 # and follow the prompts to enter. The competition ends at the end of September. T's and C's apply and can be found on clover.co.za.